name is Katie Carney, and today I'm going to demonstrate a classic French twist. This is my lovely model, Andrea, and she has a ton of hair. So I went ahead and pre-polished the hair. I did a bit of a set to put a bit of a foundation in it because she's got very straight hair. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to smooth out the hair. I'm using Infinity number 3 to get some of those flyaways gone. My experience in session editorial work has been, I've been with L'Oreal for the last 6 years, and in those 6 years, the last 2 years I've been a design artist. And being a design artist has given me an amazing opportunity to really experience what session work is all about. And one of those experiences is, I worked with Malcolm Edwards, I think it's almost 2 years ago now. It was our 100-year anniversary, and I got to help with the show. And that was an amazing inspiration and an amazing experience. And my first editorial work that I had done, session work. So, and my second experience is in the last 2 years, I was offered a job doing The Old Gringo. Is a company, a boot company, and they asked me to do their ad campaign for 2009. And so for the last year, it's been, 2009, every month there's been a picture that I've done actually for the ad campaign. Doing the photo shoot for the ad campaign was a great experience for me because I had 6 models, 2 days, it was 12 hours a day, and I really got to feel what it was like to be in the midst of like hurry up and go, hurry up and wait basically a lot of times. Get that hairstyle done, but slow down or that kind of thing. But it was an amazing experience, like I said. I made some great friends, the models were awesome. It really gave me a feeling of what it would be like to do that kind of work, and it really made me want to do more of it, basically. So those are my 2 really big experiences in the last few years for editorial and session work. What are my inspirations for this industry? Well, like I said before, one of my huge inspiration is Malcolm Edwards. Malcolm Edwards inspired me, from the moment I met him. His work is amazing. As we all know, he did the campaign for L'Oreal for Texture Expert. I helped launch Texture Expert, and like I said, I got to work with him. And working with him, he inspired me. He was amazing. His work was impeccable. He showed me what it's really like to do incredible work. We worked for 12 hours on one weft of hair, and then we learned what that was about. And he thinks outside the box. He's an innovator. He's an amazing force. I mean, a personality that was just contagious. And again, he inspires me. And I do keep in touch with him, and he just is a huge inspiration for me. Second inspiration for me would be Vivian McKender. Vivian McKender, for me, is, well, she's one of the women in this industry. And this is an industry that really is a lot of men in this industry. So it's really amazing to see a woman like her. And I'd like to say she's a trailblazer because she's been doing it for a very long time. And she's one of the first and one of the few women that has done that. Her editorial work is amazing. I've taken a couple of her classes, and like, gosh, I took one of her classes probably 18 years ago, and then I knew from that moment I wanted to do something that she's doing, which is photo work. And her photo work is amazing, as we all do know. And then another one is when I was teaching with L'Oreal as a design artist, I was able to travel a lot. And when I was traveling, I got to teach in some great salons. And one of the salons I taught in was in Santa Monica, and the name was Frank's Studio. And Frank's Studio was also a studio for photo work. And that's when I met this gentleman. His name was Sean James. And Sean James sat in my class, and I didn't know who he was. And he took my class, and I taught it, and we were teaching texture experiments, up hairstyling. And at the end of the class, he came and introduced himself to me. And he said, if you ever want to do any session work, I would love to work with you. You know, you can come to Fashion Week and that kind of thing. So that was an amazing experience for me. He's a huge inspiration for me. And he's also here on the West Coast, which is really kind of cool. So he's close by, so we can keep in touch. He goes back and forth to Fashion Week in New York and in LA. So he's one of my closer inspirations. Well, I want to be part of this team. First of all, because L'Oreal is an amazing company. Second of all, I love working for L'Oreal. I've had a lot of fun over the last 6 years. I've learned so much, and I'm really looking forward to learning more and more and being more and more inspired, and hopefully inspiring others and being creative in session work. I've worked for L'Oreal for 6 years, so I know quite a bit because I've learned a lot from L'Oreal. What I do know about L'Oreal is L'Oreal, when I think of L'Oreal, I think of fashion, I think of beauty, I think of Paris, and I think of session work. I really do. I think of the runway. And that's one of the reasons why I really want to be part of this team. I know I can do an amazing job, and I hope you do consider me because I won't let you down.
Okay.
Yeah? That work? A little more personality? Okay.
Let's do it one more time.